going on, guys? Is anyone out there yet? Welcome to the constant universe. My name's TheYogaMatt, and today we're hosting a little yoga class in honor of our greens blend, an alkalizing superfood blend that is made to balance your pH and much more, packed with nutrients, an amazing thing we're offering. And yeah, if you're ready to get started, I'll meet you at the top of your space. You don't necessarily need to have a yoga mat. You just need to have enough space to step behind you about thus far. That being said, bring your feet about hip width distance apart. Tuck your tailbone underneath you and look straight forward. Relax your face and your shoulders. And then start to shift your weight over towards your right foot. Squeeze your right glute for stability. Then play with lifting your left heel, maybe your left foot. Maybe you can lift your left knee in line with your left hip. If that's super easy, maybe you can play with straightening your leg. Use your arms for balance. They're almost like cat whiskers. They really help. Take an inhale wherever you are. Next exhale, swoop that leg down and back. Start to tilt your torso forward. As you do this for a challenge, maybe you reach your arms forward as well. Squeeze your belly muscles. Take a big inhale. And as slowly as you can, exhale, step your left foot far behind you. Pressing down through both feet. Inhale, reach up through your fingertips. Spread your palms wide. Next, exhale to challenge yourself further. Start to twist to your right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Maybe looking past your right shoulder. Stay here for a breath in. Reach up to the very top of your head. Lengthen your spine. As you exhale, maybe you twist a little deeper. Press the back of that right palm towards the wall behind you. Next, inhale. Right arm comes down and forward. Left arm reaches up and back. Spin your back heel to the ground, warrior two. Now your front heel is in line with your back foot's heel or the arch of your back foot. Press down through both feet. Hug them in towards each other. Feel your stability. Take an inhale here. Start to shift your weight forward into your front foot. As you exhale, you can start to walk your back foot in. Squeeze your belly. Play with lifting off, balancing on that right foot. You can keep tilting forward. If your left leg is floating, press back to your left heel. Reach your left arm up to the sky, or bring your left hand to your left hip. Take a big inhale wherever you are. Next exhale, you'll start to lower that left hip down in line with your right. Reaching your arms out wide will really help with your balance here. Again, keep your right glute engaged along with your belly. Next, inhale. Play with swooping that left knee down and forward, back into that first posture we started with. Left knee maybe floats in line with left hip. If you're falling out at any point, it's all good. Just come back and meet me wherever we are. Maybe you can straighten that left leg. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, you're going to slowly set that left foot down. Once your left foot lands, shake it all out. Exhale all of your air. Then come back to the top of your space. Feet are parallel, heels underneath your hips. Shift your weight over to your left foot. Squeeze your left foot. Play with floating your right heel up off the ground. Maybe your right foot. Maybe you float the right knee in line with your right hip. Again, use your arms for balance. If that's easy, straighten your right leg. Take an inhale wherever you are. Maybe lift that right leg a little higher. Next, exhale, swoop it down and back. Start to tilt your torso forward. Maybe you reach your arms forward. Squeeze the belly. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, softly land that right foot at the back of your mat. Reach your arms to the sky. Inhale, press down through both feet and hug your inner thighs in towards each other. Next, exhale, twist to the left. Right arm forward, left arm back. You can look to the left side of the room or you can look over your left shoulder. Stay here. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, reach up to the very top of your head. As you exhale, press the back of your left palm towards the wall behind you. Next, inhale, slow motion flow. Left arm comes down, right arm reaches up. As your right arm reaches back, left arm reaches forward and back heel spins to the mat. Now your feet are perpendicular. Align your front heel with your back foot heel for a little more of a challenge. Front heel is in line with your back foot arch. Press down through both feet, hug them in toward each other. Feel your balance here. Next, inhale, start to shift your weight forward into your front foot. Now you can walk your back foot in, or you can play with hopping into this, keeping your left knee bent, squeezing your left glute. You can lift off. Trying to stack your right hip over your left. If you can float here, press back to your right heel, reach up to your right fingertips. It might be a little easier to bring your right hand to your right hip. Take a big inhale wherever you are. Next, exhale, slowly lower your right hip down in line with your left. Again, use your arms for balance. Take an inhale here. Exhale, squeeze the belly as part of your stability, part of your base. Next, inhale, start to swoop your right knee down forward. Eventually, floating the right knee in line with the right hip as you swoop your arms forward and up. If you can, maybe you straighten that right leg. Take an inhale wherever you are, maybe lifting that right leg a little bit higher. Next, exhale, you'll land your right foot next to your left. Bring them to touch. Now, once they're touching, shake out your left leg, then bring them back to touch. Shift your weight into your toes. Next, inhale, lift your heels up off the ground. As you exhale, squeeze your glutes. You can stay here, or you can start to sit your hips lower, bending your knees, squeezing your inner thighs together. How low can you go? Now, maybe you can bring your heel or your hips all the way down to your heels. Maybe not your heels to your hips, unless you can levitate. Take a big inhale, reach up to your fingertips. Next, exhale, maybe you play with twisting to the right. Left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, coming back through center. Right arm comes down forward, then both arms reach up. Exhale, play with twisting to the left. Inhales will bring you back through center. Left arm down, forward, and up. Now, as you exhale, you're going to reach both arms back and down, grounding your palms on the floor, and then lifting your hips up. Separate your feet about hip-width distance. Spread your fingertips wide. Press down to your fingertips and the knuckles of your palms. Try to lift the weight out of the heels of your hands. Hug your elbows in towards each other so they're pointed straight back. Then place your knees on your triceps. Now, this may seem hard, but it's actually a lot easier than you'd think. It's more of a shift than a lift. As you shift your weight forward, you'll notice your feet get lighter. Maybe you can play with lifting your left foot up off the ground and ground it back down. Keep your elbows hugged in, squeeze your belly. Gaze about a foot in front of your palms. Shift forward, and then play with lifting your right foot. If this is super easy, maybe you play with lifting both feet. If you can lift both feet, keep your gaze about a foot in front of your palms. Keep pressing down through all 10 fingertips. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, maybe you play with lifting your left leg to the sky. Next, exhale, bringing that left knee back down. Woo! If you fall out, shake it off. By the other side. Balance is all about trying. If you fail, you refine. You find your boundaries, right? You go a little too far, you come back. You don't go that far the next time, okay? So let's try it on the other side. You're still working on your crow pose. That's what this is called, by the way. Bakasana, if you want the Sanskrit word. Now you're hugging your elbows in. Maybe you're still just playing with lifting your feet up. Now, if your feet are lifted, you want to play with lifting your right leg. Squeeze your belly, then press that right leg to the sky. Stay with your breath. You bring that right leg back down. Woo, that is challenging, my friends. Are you challenged right now? Because I am. Woo, I'm sweating. Hey, anyway. Now bring your toes out wide. See if you can sit your hips to your heels. Press your outer arms into your inner thighs. Your heels aren't completely on the ground. You can straighten your legs, rebending the knees, coaxing the heels to the ground. If you are sitting here, maybe you bring your hands to your heart for a moment. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Wherever you are, bring your fingertips back to the floor. Walk your feet in. Bring them about hip-width distance apart. Lift the heels. Sit the hips down and stay here for a moment. Start to reach your arms forward, leaning your hips back. Play with the counterbalance here. The more you reach forward, the easier it is to sit back. Once your hips land, play with floating your feet up off the ground. If that's easy, float your heels in line with your knees. If you want more, straighten your legs completely. If you want more, smile. Take a big inhale wherever you are. Lift everything a little higher. And as you exhale, cross your legs and find a seat. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I know it was short and quick. We will definitely be back for more. I just want to give a little shout out to our inspiration today. It's our Show Me the Greens blend. Again, it's packed with so many superfoods. I can't even remember how many, and I can't even name them all, but it has multiple vitamins about the alphabet's worth. It has antioxidants. It has minerals. It has so many healing benefits. Definitely check it out. And this week until Sunday, 11:59, it's 25% off. Definitely holler. Don't procrastinate, and stay tuned for our next session, my friends. We love you from the constant universe. We're out. Namaste.